Yo man, so it's been like a week already of January, and already I've seen quite a lot of people kind of riding that January high where if it turns January 1st and suddenly everyone's motivated to become a better human being. And I think that's a good thing, right? That's generally really good, right? But I'm trying not to think like, oh, it's not gonna last, but rather, how can we actually make that last? Because wouldn't it be great if like you found all this motivation to go to the gym and you actually saw yourself going through to the gym from January 1st all the way through the year, instead of just giving up at like halfway through February or whatever, like most people do, right? Or even before January ends, like people are gonna give up, right? And I think the first thing that you even need in order to make this motivation last is a serious commitment, like to actually say like, yeah, I'm actually going to do something, I'm actually going to do what I say, I'm going to commit to this. Because at the start, if you just say, oh yeah, like I'm not going to eat any junk food, 2 days later you're going to be eating junk food because you didn't actually commit. You're just going to say like, oh yeah, that's a great idea, but you actually haven't like thought about it, you haven't planned it out, you haven't been like, okay, what am I actually going to do day to day, what am I actually going to do when shit gets rough. You know, like for example with the gym analogy, what am I gonna do when it's snowing all day, it's really fucking cold outside, and I don't feel like walking to the gym, cycling to the gym, driving to the gym, whatever it is, right? You feel that resistance to actually going there, but the thing is, all you have to do is just go anyway. You have to get over those little like bumps, those little hurdles, the things that are going to stop you from going to the gym. You have to like put on your shoes, you have to get your gym clothes together, you have to get your bag, you have to get your keys, you have to leave the house, you have to walk to the gym. That is the hardest part. It's not actually being in the gym and, you know, doing your workout, because once you actually get to your workout, you're like, wow, this is fine, why did I almost not do this? And then you start to think, wow, I'm really glad that I did this. And you do that enough times until going to the gym becomes a habit, and you no longer have to think like, oh, I don't want to do it. But even on those days when you feel like you don't want to do anything, that is where you need to target. That's what you need to like look at, and you need to shoot as precisely as possible. Because if you're not thinking like for example today, it's been snowing all day, and I went outside just to empty the bins, and I was like, fuck me, it's cold. I don't want to come out. I don't want to record videos like I told myself I was going to do yesterday. But here I am. You know what I mean? Like, I pushed through it anyway. Like, yeah, the cycle here was kind of crap, you know? I kept getting snow in my eyes, and, you know, it's just non-stop snow. But it's not even, like, enough snow for it to be, like, nice. So, yeah, but it's nice to see snow, I guess. But it just feels like a bit of a shit show at the moment. But yeah, that's pretty much all you need to like ride that motivation, like ride the January high, because you get motivation, that's when you feel like, hell yeah, I'm gonna do it. But like some days you don't want to do it, you know, just because it's January 3rd now, I can't be bothered, it's not January 1st anymore. This is why the whole new year, new me doesn't work. What the fuck was that? Sorry. January new year, new me doesn't work, because most people just ride the high for a little bit, and then as soon as that motivation wears off, as soon as the routine gets boring, as soon as they don't feel like doing it, they just don't do it. That's when you need like discipline. Is exactly like, you can build this, dude, that looks like a crazy glove. You can build discipline by literally just making sure that you target the things that you don't want to do. Alright? Discipline is built by the small actions. It's not some like daily like huge fucking thing that you do. You don't just like lift up a heavy boulder every day. You know, that's not how discipline is built. You start with the small actions every day. The small actions. And I'll make another video on that. So I'll talk to you later, man. Bye.